Okay guys, this shouldn't be hard to imagine. You're at work day in and day out. You're in meetings day in and day out. All the pressures of the job get to every single one of us sooner or later. You've got Zoom meetings, Google Meet meetings, meetings with the boss, meeting with your client. You have to hold your schedule together for most of the week. You have to make sure that you've got all the information sent to your superiors. You have to take care of anyone that's under you. You have to delegate things. You know how the work week goes, whether you're in a home office or not. All of this pressure that we place ourselves under on a daily basis can quite frankly cause some people to snap. And really, it's just a balancing act. So you're balancing your work life and your workloads and your personal life and the personal loads. The question becomes, what do you do when you need to slow things down? I don't know about you guys, but if you want to see how I handle things on a Saturday when I have no one to hold accountable for anything, or I don't have anyone else to worry about but myself, you want to stay to the end of the video. And yes, part of this is going to be me going to the beach and having a little bit of fun there, but that's not all the video's about. I still actually had a little bit of work to do, so it's like you really can't get away from the work in a sense. But the work was more so just a different change of pace. I want to share with you guys what I did on my Saturday. My name's Leo. Let's just get started. Oh, also, let's start with some of the work that I had to do instead of just hitting the beach, since this is kind of a mix of me going to the beach and me still getting some work done. So got an early start to the day and I have a lot to do with my office. I'm currently in the company of Tom from HLS and his companion. Bro, what's your name?
Brendan.
Brendan. And they are helping, well, they're doing all the installation work for the TV, which is great. I don't have to do anything in the house for once as a project, so. There's a bit of a backstory to this part of the morning that relates to why I look so happy. I'm the person who usually installs, replaces, or fixes anything that breaks in this house. Change a light bulb in the vaulted ceiling because I'm the tallest individual in the household? I'm on it. Fix the engine valve gaskets in the Dodge Charger? You got it. Fix the thermostat control on your Mazda 3? Roger that. Climb into the scary cramped attic to remove the water that's leaking into the large aluminum vat under our high voltage AC heater setup and evap coil? I'm your man. So it was an absolute pleasure for once to sit back and watch someone else install the 4K setup in my office and hide the cables. But continuing. I'll give a shout out to them. Lift it whenever you're ready. Yeah, I was gonna ask that question. In all the years you did, have you ever had a TV that you dropped?
Nope.
Very good.
Never dropped one.
In my 35 years of life, then I'll share a secret. 2 weeks ago, I almost burned this house down. I left the eggs on the stove when I went to go to Walmart and I forgot. 15 minutes, came back to a smoke alarm. Wife's looking at me like I'm crazy. She's like, you're too forgetful. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm stressed. I go to this summit and all of our support team and all of our tech team was there for a whole week. Nothing got done in support for a week. I came back to 400 tasks. I was like, I am stressing out. Just that's all. Tom and Brendan from HLS totally deserve a shout out. They weren't hyper expensive, they were friendly, and they were great when it came to how efficient and quick they were at putting my equipment up on the wall. And it's great that my work was ultimately me monitoring them, getting them a tool if they needed it, or handing them cables if they needed it. That's a great change of pace compared to what I'm used to. And shout out to HLS overall for helping me turn my office space from this to this. And even with my office space as it is, I'm still not done. I still have things that I want to show you guys in here, but we'll get to all that later. This was a great experience to the morning. It was a couple hours. It's nice knowing that this office can be used for me to produce and work when I need to, but I can flip a switch at any moment and relax, sleep in here, or entertain myself when I need to. The rest of my day was me simply doing a food run and heading downtown, which is one of my favorite pastimes, and then ultimately catching the beach afterwards. All right, guys, I'm downtown. This is supposed to be just kind of a rest day, a day to just take it easy. You know, grab some food, work out, just really worry about me and what I got going on, so to speak. And then I can get back to paying a lot of attention to my family. Got my office straightened up. So I am on Hayes Street. I'm getting ready to go to another Broken Egg. And I like this part of downtown because I get to see, obviously, all sorts of people, but this is also where all the Carnival cruises dock. So let's take a look at that. For a moment, I thought I missed the cruise ship, but the tree line is in the way, so I can't really see it. You can't see the tail of the ship. You can see the tail of the ship right over there. Maybe I'll get the chance to walk over there, but then again, maybe not. This is, again, supposed to be just a food run, and after I do the food run, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the beach so that I can chill out and catch a good tan. It doesn't take me long to get from Haynes Street over to Market Street where the restaurant is located. And during this short walk, you can see quite a few nice sights ranging from the historic downtown market located on Market Street to various attractions like the horses and carriages that pull people on tours downtown through the narrow roads. It's really scenic. Once I arrive at the restaurant, and a few minutes after having Twitter fever syndrome, my food arrives and it looks amazing as always. I almost always order the same thing: sausage, eggs, cheese grits, and toast with coffee or tea on the side. After demolishing my meal thoroughly, I leave to make way to my car. I even take time to change in the garage, since I'm on my way to the beach anyway. The distance from downtown Charleston to Folly Beach can be around 20 to 30 minutes with traffic. Once I get to Folly and spin the block for 5 minutes, I finally find parking, then make my way to the beach. After I set up my umbrella and get my items organized under it, I can finally settle down beside the waves, and then get to work shedding my winter coat. I do my best to not actually fall asleep, since even I get sunburned regardless of whether I use sunscreen or not, but the heat will make me sleepy. Alright, so out here gonna walk into the water and not get anything on the camera, I hope. Feels nice. I thought it would be colder. It's not that cold, actually. It is a very nice day. After a few good hours hanging on the beach, I decided to head towards the pier to check out one of the local shops. And while I was in there, I decided to get some ice cream, which they wasted no time in making. That was quick. Right here. Thank you. It was very quick. Appreciate it, guys. It's always nice to reflect on your day when walking down the pier while you watch people fishing. And speaking of fishing, I watched you guys hauling a nice catch, and even a stingray, so that was a nice part of the day, although I do feel bad for the stingray. I'll keep him? Yes. Alright, don't get too close. Right, watch the stingray. So I've got approximately 20 minutes before the meter runs out. It's overall been a good day. Just watched somebody catch a stingray out on the pier. Also met a fellow content creator. You follow my channel and I follow hers, so wish her the best. Definitely needed this good change of pace. I'm probably gonna hang out here for a few more minutes and then go back to the car. Quick side note, Folly Beach is obviously cool to come out and tan and kind of surf in one part of the beach, more or less hang in the beach and kind of swim if you can swim. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, there is a kind of hidden area out north, and I'm gonna see, like, it's the north point of Folly Beach. I'm gonna see if I can zoom into it. Probably can't get it from here. It's a good walk, but next time I come out here, I'm definitely gonna go out there and get some footage. all the way out there, there's a point to the beach, North Point. And apparently, if you really know what you're doing, you can go out there and surf. I'm not that guy, but I'd love to see some people try.